Okay, students, welcome back to chapter number 3 of advanced PHP, that is XML. We are continuing with the remaining chapter. So the topic is XML parser. An XML parser is used for XML document. It reads the document and analyzes the document structure and the data properties. The parser splits the data into many parts for the use of other components. There are two kinds of XML parser. So basically, student, an XML parser is used when we have a big XML file. For example, we have a very big XML file and we just want relevant data from that file. So we will use XML parser, which will split the data into many parts for the use of other components. Next thing, we have the HTML document object module. It defines a standard way for accessing and manipulating HTML documents. It presents an HTML document as a tree structure. The XML document object module defines a standard way for accessing and manipulating XML documents. It presents an XML document as a tree structure. So student, basically an XML document object module is nothing but it is a HTML document which presents it in a tree structure. The HTML document object module presents in a tree structure. It defines a standard way for accessing and manipulating XML document. So basically we can just update or change the data from your HTML by using XML document object module. It presents XML document as a tree structure. So the data will be basically in a tree structure. All XML elements can be accessed through the XML document object model. The XML document object model is a standard object model for XML, a standard programming interface for XML, a platform and language that is independent, a W3C standard. In other words, the XML document object model is a standard for how to get, change, add or delete XML element. So student, basically the purpose of XML document object module is nothing but it can be used to get, to change, to add or to delete XML elements. So as we have studied in PHP database, the last chapter of in PHP, that was database, we can do process like it was CRUD operation: create, update, read and delete. So similarly here in XML document object module we can do the operation like how to get, change, add or delete XML elements. So student, this was the last topic of chapter number 3. A quick recap what we did in chapter number 3. We have seen the what is XML. Again we have seen how XML, example of XML, what is XML, what does XML stands for, what is the purpose of XML. Then we have seen example of XML. Again we have seen different rules for XML file. We have seen 5 important rules for XML file. Again we have seen 2 ways in which XML file can be read in PHP by using 2 functions, by simple XML load file and by simple XML load string. We have seen example of these 2. Students, make sure that you execute this example in your practical lab. After that we have seen XML parser. XML parser is basically used to split the data into many parts. Then we have seen what is HTML document object module. Description of HTML document object module: basically it is used to get, change, add or delete XML elements. Okay, so this is end of chapter number 3. Thank you.